What is going on, my beautiful dolls and divos? Welcome to Have Several Seats with the Queen of Hair Illusions. What's going on, my beautiful dolls and divos? How y'all doing? I want to go ahead and dive into a comparison. Let's go ahead and talk about the differences, the pros and cons for two of the most popular hair loss solutions. What I'm talking about? Quick weaves slash man weaves versus and cranial prosthesis, aka toupee. We don't call it toupee, but some of y'all know what that is, right? All right. Now, I want to just go ahead and say that you are not making a bad decision for selecting the best hair loss solution that you've been presented, that you see out here around, right? So, most men and women that are suffering from hair loss never are taught the differences between the two techniques and which is going to be more long lasting and beneficial. And this is where the damage can like live at. All right. So let's speak about if you're losing your hair, you want to go back to being normal. But what is normal? You want to be back whole, right? Before you started experiencing the situation that we're speaking about, right? You want coverage. We agree? You want confidence. You want relief. So you go with the familiar, the affordable, the fast, and that usually is a quick weave, man weave. Now, Taneasha, I don't know what a quick weave, man weave. Okay, let's talk about a little bit of background. Both techniques use adhesive, aka glue. As a certified hair loss specialist, is certain terminology that we just don't use, but I'm going to always give it to you how you able to digest it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and speak and say some of the words that are similar and give you the professional term when you go through, certain training and give you, the words that everybody else know. All right. Boom. One is going to use the quick weave is going to use that black glue. Okay. The glue that you put on the weft that's not intended to be on your hair or your scalp. Okay. Normally, a stylist goes ahead and wrap the client's head or cornrow it. They go ahead and put a protective shield, Sanex strip, a stocking cap, and they go ahead and bomb. All right. When it comes to the man weave that I'm speaking about, they don't use the black glue, but they use the regular glue like your Walker tape, your water-based adhesive, okay? All right, so I'm going back to what I normally speak about, adhesive. That's what we say, because we adhering the unit, hair, product, whatever, to the surface. Adhesive, okay? We ain't gluing fabric. But I digress. When you get loose marley hair, after the person, as far as the male or the female, their area of concern is shaved off. It's nothing there but skin. The adhesive is made for skin, so it's perfectly fine. And they go ahead with the loose bulk hair and they just apply it. Both of those techniques last between 3 to 6 weeks. And I'm going to always give you an estimate because it depends on the client, how they do it at home care, the beautician. It's so many factors. So I'm always going to give you an estimate. And I always want to go ahead and explain why is that so. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the techniques today, I want to go ahead and speak about women or men who have permanent or scarring hair loss. Because a cranial prosthesis is mostly intended for that. Okay. A cranial prosthesis is more long lasting. It's going to use a water based or silicone or a tape adhesive as a way to secure the unit. Also, it is structured as far as the base, the inside of how it is made, is going to be normally lace or polyurethane. Okay. Now, the benefits of those two base structures is because it's going to go ahead and help with any bacteria that is going to be happening because we do not have hair as our protective barrier, right? Now, if you are a person who is hopeful and you want regrowth, neither one of these techniques is something I recommend. And we definitely don't want to recommend a quick weave because we don't have any access to the scalp for any topical solutions, any hair care as far as water or shampoo. When you put the quick weave or man unit on, it is on until we do a removal. Compared to a cranial prosthesis, we don't have to remove the whole unit. We go 25, 50, remove, take away the residue, reapply. So normally it comes with two forms of maintenance. 25% is we lift up 25% around the perimeter of the unit. They come in every 3 to 5 weeks for maintenance. They get the back and sides shaved down, and we incorporate their hair with the cranial prosthesis. So we're talking about crown issues when I'm speaking about these two techniques. Your area of concern is crown. Normally it's going to be scarring or it's going to be androgenetic, genetic hair loss, right? Now, sometimes if you are a person that's still hopeful and you desire your hair to still regrow, getting a quick weave can have way more damaging consequences than benefits. And the quick weave is more for cosmetic, and cosmetic necessarily might not be best aligned with having hair loss. Okay. Now I'm just giving you the pros and cons because guess what? You might know, you might just want to go ahead and get something quick, but let's just go ahead and put this scenario out here. If I'm speaking to a client and they are having permanent or genetic hair loss, it's inevitable. The hair is not serving them any purpose, right? Then I want to go ahead and have that client step into the phase of confidence, the space of security. When you have a cranial prosthesis, you can scratch it. Yeah. You're not padding. You can feel the wind blow. Didn't I say in the beginning that you want to be what? Made whole, feel normal again? Does it feel normal to not feel the wind in your scalp? Does it not feel normal to not be able to go to saunas? Well, saunas will kind of, make with lifting. It's not cement, it is adhesive. But you can go swimming. You don't have to worry about checking for stuff. You're not home trying to take it off yourself and ripping out more hair. And then you're normally going to be linked up with the person that their ministry is hair loss and not necessarily a stylist that don't want to let go of that client and service them by educating themselves and just doing something cosmetic to give them the look. Now, just because we have hair loss, my beautiful dolls and divos, doesn't mean that you are like done. What you talking about? You want to have a seat? Okay. You can cause another layer of damage. How? I got hair loss to your scalp. Do you want to have issues? I need an antifungal shampoo, medicated shampoo, yeast, because repetition gets you caught. Just because your friend, your homegirl, your homeboy can get it done does not mean boom, 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 it's not going to affect you. I'm just going to go ahead and just tell you everything that I've experienced. It's not like I've never done a quick weave. Now, say you're a person with a whole head of hair and you don't have an area of concern, your hair is not damaged or compromised, quick weave it up. Okay? It's not my cup of tea necessarily as far as extensions, because now we evolved. We have so many more different techniques that's way more healthier. And you have to think about it. Our skin is porous. So that means the things that you put on topically does what, beautiful dolls and divos? It gets in the bloodstream. Okay? So certain things are designed for certain candidates and certain clients. Okay? So quick weaves are designed for aesthetics. And we all know that you want your confidence back. But couldn't we go ahead and get something that is long lasting? Give us the comfort. I'm gonna give you another nugget. I'm gonna give you another nugget. Your insurance can cover it. You can get reimbursement. Now, a lot of us out here have 9 to 5 corporate America jobs. Leave a comment in below. Don't y'all got health insurance? You pay this monthly, right? A prosthetic is what? When you lose something, amputees, something like that, they get a replacement, right? You losing your hair is a symptom, it's not a disease. So couldn't you be made whole? So certain terminology and certain technicians that are certified who went through the proper channels, wouldn't you like to not have to financially invest into your area of concern, feel confident, more long lasting? You can work out. All you got to do is put a mesh cap on to keep it moving. Better yet, we all might not seen it, but I'm going to bring it to your attention because it's trending. There was a boxer. Don't know why that barber chose to do the man weave with the loose hair, because adhesive and water based just don't go. It's water based, okay? It's going to break down the bond. He was getting rocked, my ladies and gentlemen. He was getting rocked like Mike Tyson was back in his prime, okay? In the ring, his whole unit, man weave, just flying in the wind, okay? Now, how that man got to feel when he fighting for his life and he rocking in him like he Donkey Kong, getting the barrels just thrown, the barrels of them blows were just rocking his mic, that his whole piece was off while he was in the middle of the ring. To me, that is something that I would never want my client or myself to experience. Never. So your quick weave, your insurance is not gonna pay for that. Now, if this is something that's long lasting and you got scarring hair loss, genetic hair loss, it's an inevitable, then we gotta think about lifestyle. I'm just saying. So we are here today talking about rebuilding our identity compared to holding on what does not service us. And I just want to go ahead and talk about any technician, beauty professional. I'm going to go ahead and big you up regardless. You don't have to let that client go. You might be like, I know something. I want to help, my doll out, my man out. I seen something on YouTube University. I'm safe with this. I can give them something. You know what? Shout out to you, because you still part of the crew. You're still giving people confidence with the tools you have. But there's certain tools that's designed for that specialty client. And there's different levels. Just like if you need to go to get, a foot, procedure, you're not going to your primary care doctor. Both are doctors, but the podiatrist, I hope I said that right, went and got extra skills and found a niche, and they put all their focus into that area, the foot. A hair loss specialist is not chasing the bag. We are designed and all trying to make people feel whole as much as possible. So we finished hair school and decided to go double back dip and to invest and educate ourselves to get more tools to be able to help 1 out of 4 people who's experiencing hair loss. There's a lot of people that's experiencing it. Okay, and this is why I'm speaking in a chair, showcasing certain things from behind the scenes. All right, my beautiful dolls and divos. In the next episode, we're going to talk about The big C. Taneasha, what's the big C? Consultations. The purpose, the process, the investment, why. We gotta get down and have some conversations, okay? And make sure you stay tuned. I'ma see y'all next week. As always, let's have several seats.